Hello dear friends, I hope you are all fine. In the previous video we have discussed about some of the multiple choice of questions that will be helpful to you in the second PUC annual examination. Now in this video also we will discuss about some of the important MCQ questions that will be helpful to you in your annual examination. Let us take the question number 1. The iodine molecules are held together in the crystal lattice by A. London forces, B. Dipole-dipole forces, C. Covalent forces, D. Coulombic forces. Dear friends, here iodine molecule is the covalent molecule. So in one iodine molecule, two iodine atoms will be held together by covalent bond. So it is definitely the covalent forces that will be holding the iodine atoms together in the crystal lattice. So the correct option is the third option, that is C. Now let us take question number 2. The osmotic pressure of the solution can be increased by A. Increasing the volume, B. Increasing the number of particles, C. Decreasing the pressure, D. Removing the semi-permeable membrane. Dear friends, osmotic pressure is a colligative property that depends upon the number of the particles. Therefore, when the number of particles is increased, the osmotic pressure of solution will also increase. Therefore, the correct option is the second option, that is B. Question number 3. The law that gives the relation between a relative lowering of vapor pressure and the mole fraction is A. Henry's law, B. Ventop's law, C. Raoult's law, D. Ostwald's law. Dear friends, the Henry's law gives a relation between the solubility of the gas and pressure. Ventop's law gives the effect of temperature on the equilibrium state of the endothermic reaction. The Raoult's law gives the relation between a relative lowering of vapor pressure and mole fraction, and Ostwald's law gives the relation between the degree of ionization and the dissociation constant for the dissociation of weak electrolyte. Therefore, the correct option is the third option, that is C. Question number 4. The SI unit of specific conductivity is A. Simon per meter, B. Simon meter, C. Simon ml per mole, D. Per Simon per meter. Dear friends, the correct option is the first option, that is Simon per meter. So specific conductivity is the conductance of the solution of electrolyte that is enclosed between the two electrodes separated by unit distance and each electrode with a unit area. And the SI unit of specific conductivity or conductivity is Simon per meter. Question number 5. The overall rate of reaction is given by A. Rate of the fastest intermediate step, B. Rate of the slowest intermediate step, C. Average rate of overall reaction, D. Sum of the rate of all intermediate steps. Dear friends, the correct option for this is the second option, B. Here, if the reaction is taking place in more than one step, then the slowest step will be determining the rate of reaction. Therefore, the second option, that is a rate of the slowest step intermediate step, is the correct option. Because until the slowest step is completed, the entire reaction will not be completed. Therefore, that is the correct option. Question number 6. The random zigzag motion of the colloidal particles in the colloidal solution is called A. Dialysis, B. Tyndall effect, C. Brownian movement, D. Electrophoresis. Dear friends, the correct option is the option C. Brownian movement. Here dialysis is a method of purifying the colloidal solution. Tyndall effect is the optical property of the colloidal solution. And electrophoresis is the process in which the colloidal particles move in the applied electric field. Therefore, the correct option is option C. Question number 7. The depressant used in the separation of PBS from ZNS during the froth flotation process is A. NaCN, B. Cresol, C. Xanthate, D. Pine oil. Dear friends, froth flotation is the method of concentrating the sulfide ores. So in the ore, if more than one sulfides are present, then the depressant is used for selectively allowing one particular ore to form the froth. Here, when ore contains PBS and ZNS, both are the sulfide ores. In this process, the sodium cyanide selectively prevents the ZNS from coming into the froth and allows only PBS to form the froth. Therefore, that is the correct option. So, correct option is the option A. Question number 8. A noble gas that can penetrate through the rubber and glass is A. Neon, B. Krypton, C. Helium, D. Argon. Dear friends, the correct option is the third option. It is the helium gas that can penetrate through rubber and glass. Therefore, the correct option is option C. Question number 9. A mesh metal is A. An alloy of aluminum, B. An alloy of lanthanoid element, C. An alloy of gold, D. A mixture of chromate and dichromate. Dear friends, the correct option is a B option, that is an alloy of lanthanoid element. Actually, it is the alloy consisting of 95% of the lanthanoid element and about 5% of the iron and some other traces of the elements like sulfur, carbon, calcium and aluminum. Let us take next question. Question number 10. Which of the following is an ambidentate ligand? A. CO, B. NH3, C. SCN minus, D. Cl minus. Dear friends, the correct option is the option C. SCN minus, the thiocyanate ion. Here it contains two donating atoms, that is ligating atoms. One is the sulfur and the other one is nitrogen. So that is the correct option. Ambidentate ligand is one which can form the coordination bond with the two donor atoms. So here sulfur and nitrogen both are the atoms which are capable of forming the coordination bond by donating the pair of electron. So that is the ambidentate ligand. So correct option is the option C. Question number 11. Fatigue reaction is used to prepare A. Toluene, B. Acetophenone, C. Chlorobenzene, D. Biphenyl. Dear friends, the correct option is the option D, that is biphenyl. So biphenyl is the product formed in the fatigue reaction when the haloarine, that is chlorobenzene or bromobenzene or iodobenzene, is heated with sodium metal in presence of dry ether. The biphenyl is formed. So the correct option is option D. Question number 12. The reagent that can be used to convert a carboxylic acid to a primary alcohol is A. K2Cr2O7, B. KMnO4, C. NaBH4, D. LiAlH4. Dear friends, the reagent that can convert carboxylic acid into primary alcohol is the reducing agent, that is lithium aluminum hydride, LiAlH4, that is the reducing agent that can convert carboxylic acid to a primary alcohol. Here K2Cr2O7 and KMnO4, these are the oxidizing agents, so they cannot be used, and NaBH4 will not reduce the carboxylic acid to primary alcohol. So the correct option is the D option, that is LiAlH4. Now let us take question number 13. The compound formed when a carbonyl compound reacts with a hydroxylamine is A. Hydrazone, B. Oxime, C. Phenylhydrazone, D. Carbylamine. Dear friends, the correct option for this is the option B, oxime. So whenever a carbonyl compound, may be aldehyde or ketone, when it reacts with hydroxylamine, it forms the oxime. If it is aldehyde, it forms aldoxime, and if it is a ketone, it forms ketoxime. Both are in general called the oxime. And option A, hydrazone, that is formed when hydrazine reacts with the carbonyl compound. Phenylhydrazone is formed when phenylhydrazine reacts with the carbonyl compound. And carbylamine is formed by amines, not the carbonyl compound. So the correct option is B option. Question number 14. The UPS name of the compound CH3 twice N, CH2 CH3. A. NN dimethyl ethanamine, B. N dimethyl ethanamine, C. 1,1 dimethyl ethanamine, D. NN dimethyl methanamine. Dear friends, the compound contains two methyl groups and one ethyl group attached to nitrogen. It is a tertiary amine. So here the correct name is the option A, that is NN dimethyl ethanamine. So here two methyl groups, that is dimethyl, and both are attached to nitrogen. So NN, here the numbers are not used, but instead of numbers we have to write the NN. NN stands for nitrogen atom, two nitrogen atoms. So here there are two methyl groups. So the nitrogen symbol of nitrogen N is written twice, NN dimethyl, and ethanamine. Ethanamine is the parent chain that is containing two carbon atoms. So correct option is the first option, that is A, NN dimethyl ethanamine. Question number 15. The water insoluble component of starch is A. amylose, B. amylopectin, C. glucose, and D. fructose. Dear friends, the correct option is a B, that is amylopectin. Starch contains two components, amylose and amylopectin. Amylose, that is option A, that is a water soluble component, whereas amylopectin, or option B, that is a water insoluble component. So the correct option is B, amylopectin. Here glucose is actually the monomer of this starch, alpha D plus glucose is a monomer of the starch, and fructose, that is not present in starch. So the correct option is the B option, amylopectin. So dear friends, thank you very much for being with me here in this class. Wish you all the best of luck.